Hello, my beautiful souls. My name is Irina, and you're watching Irina Valentina Tarot. This is general tarot forecast for amazing Capricorns for the week between 16th to 22nd of March 2026, and we'll dive into this week to have a look what it might have in store for you guys. Okay, the overall energy for you, Capricorns, what you might need to finalize from last week, any opportunities for you for this week, any warnings, and what might be helpful for you, what might help you to go through this week. Okay, let's reveal. The overall energy for you guys is Six of Cups. Six of Cups, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Maybe you will hear from someone, your ex, from your past, from your previous job, from your previous relationship, from someone that you haven't heard for quite some time. Also, the Six of Cups is the card of, sharing some love with other people. It's also the card of some sort of nostalgia, calling your inner child, some energy of good time spent, in your childhood, or somewhere where you've got good memories about. So let's see if there is anything that you might need to finalize from last week. And we've got the Empress, we've got the Lovers, and we've got Ten of Wands. So there might be what you might need to finalize from last week. It's interesting because the Empress, the Lovers, Ten of Wands is something that is coming to the end, or came to an end. Maybe it's, for some of you, it's the relationship that came to an end, which was, great. You felt good in that relationship. It was giving you everything, or, most of the things that you were craving, that you needed. Maybe you realized, lately that this relationship is, although it's giving you a lot what you needed, but it is very difficult for you. Maybe you've got the stability that you always needed, or you always wanted, but that relationship is difficult, is daunting, it's pressuring you. Maybe you lacking something, you lacking some freedom, some development that this relationship is, whether it's a love relationship, or your job, or friends, or it could relate to anything, because it's a very general reading. We're not doing, specifically into, for a certain person. So this might be related to any area of your life that you finally realize that, yes, although it's great, it's good, but it is difficult for me to keep going in this relationship, in this situation, in these circumstances. Maybe it's a great job, it's paid well, you've got great team players, but it is difficult for you to do 9 till 5. It is difficult for you to get to this job, because it takes you, 2 hours of your travel time. Maybe there is something that, maybe if it relates to a friend, yes, you had a good, friendship with that person for many, many years, but lately it's becoming very difficult. Maybe someone moved to a different location, and it's difficult for you to get in touch with that person on every day, or not every day, on a regular basis that you did before. So there is something that was giving you pleasure, you enjoyed it, you you were happy, you were getting, experiencing joy and happiness from either relationship, job, situation, circumstances, whatever it is, but then you realizing that it is quite difficult to keep going in that pace. So let's see if there is any opportunities for you. What kind of opportunities for Capricorns this week? So we've got Hangman, we've got Justice, and we've got Page of Wands. So for the opportunity for you here is to get out of that state of being a victim. The opportunity for you this week is finally wake up to see the situation from a different angle, from, turning yourself 180 degrees upside down, whatever you want to call it, and see the situation from a different perspective, stepping into someone else's shoes and realizing that it's time to move on. It's time to go. It's time to change something in your life. It's time to have that energy again, that, passion, that those ambitions that you used to have before. And basically, bring yourself to life, kind of, have what you've been missing, bring it back, and so on. So let's see if there is any warnings for you for this week. So we've got the Chariot, we've got Seven of Swords, and we've got the Star. With the warnings, guys, here you need to have a strategy. If you let horse running by itself, you're not gonna get where you want to go. You're not gonna get to your dreams. You're not gonna get that holiday. You're not gonna get that pay rise. You're not gonna get that person in your life, that love of your life, and whatever. So you need some strategy. You need to make some plans. You need to put some plans in place. And Page of Wands as well is talking about some plans and the opportunities here to change your point of view, to change your perspective, to change your position, and start making new plans for yourself. And the warnings for this week as well is confirming that you need some strategy, you need some plans, you need to know where to navigate this chariot, where to navigate your life, because it's time for you to wake up, it's time for you to move forward. And let's see what might help you to go through this week. And we've got Two of Wands, the Fool, and Knight of Pentacles. And again, Two of Wands is again talking about some plans, some choices. You have already made that choice in your head, but for some reason it's difficult for you to make that final decision, to step over that door and not the other, but you know which door to open. So if it's still a little bit difficult for you, take a leap of faith, do something spontaneous and see where it's going to take you. Don't be in a rush. There is no need to run. Think carefully. Look at your past experience. Rely on yourself. And don't be afraid. Have that courage. Have that feeling of, when we were children, sometimes we were doing things not even thinking of the consequences. So bring that energy into your this week of doing something without thinking of the consequences, like something childish that will help you to move forward, that will help you to make that decision. And maybe Six of Cups is telling you that maybe it's time to dive back in childhood, into that beautiful, time when we didn't have to worry about tomorrow because it will be provided. We knew that it will be provided. Even now, like, you will be provided. The universe is there to give you at least, basics, and you can take care of what you want to do more. So Six of Cups, again, reminding you of reminding yourself what kind of happiness you had being a child, what was giving you happiness. Maybe you loved to draw, and maybe it's time, to start drawing again. So let's pull one more card as an advice for you, Capricorns, for this week. Ace of Pentacles. Again, start something new. Enjoy the moment. Bring that happiness back to life. Use those new opportunities that will be presented. You've got that foundation. You know how to make something out of your life. You know how to bring happiness to your life. You know how to make things from the scratch. It's just a matter of you to put it together, to start, to rise, to get up and do something with your life. I hope you enjoyed my reading, dear Capricorns. I invite you to exchange some energy with me by clicking the button like, subscribing to my channel. Leaving a comment will be greatly appreciated. Everything helps to grow my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I wish every single one of you amazing, happy, joyful week between 16th and 22nd of March 2026. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.